Welcome to our little YouTube broadcast tonight. And I hope that what we say and share with you is truly significant, uplifting, and encouraging. You know, we're going to talk about change and the challenge to change, making a difference one broadcast at a time. Change is constant in all of our lives. It brings forth challenge, but also great opportunity. Nowhere is this more evident than in elmhouston.org's world of LCMS Christian radio programming. So, John, I'm going to ask you, what specifically has changed this last year and has really encouraged us in our ministry on ELM?
Well, David, our Christian broadcasts deliver God's Word to an audience composed of 60% believers and 40% non-churched and agnostic. We're now reaching 22 nations worldwide, many of which ban Christian mission work. Since implementing our social media plan as part of our outreach, attention to our website has increased substantially.
As we move forward into 2015, the question remains, how do we continue to grow our ministry and capitalize on the dynamic change that has transpired in this past year? Our general interest broadcast plan calls for additional locations within the proximity of Concordia, universities, and seminaries. And why? The expansion will help us communicate relevancy of the gospel in the 21st century to future LCMS leaders and members and help us recruit their input and support over the next decade. ELM's Engaging Truth programming is currently broadcast in 4 Concordia service areas, with plans to complete this expansion as a total of all 12 locations by the end of 2016.
Our program plan for 2015 includes developing a thematic strategy for the Engaging Truth 7 to 7:30 p.m. Sunday Central Time slot, similar to the 12-week Concordia University interview series. Developing themes will help us build interest with one specific marketing segment at a time and more efficiently develop and disseminate interest for these themes. The second Engaging Truth from 7:30 to 8 p.m. Sunday Central Time will continue to broadcast less mainstream but extremely relevant and powerful content, such as Elijah Rising's effort to stem the tide of human trafficking. This is but one example of how our programs engage listeners and encourage their involvement in ministries which resonate with their personal interests.
As an example of how our broadcasting to potentially new areas will change, we suggest that hundreds and ultimately thousands of lives is evidenced in Engaging Truth's prison seminary interviews in October of 2011. 3 years and dozens of interviews later, the opportunity for providing LCMS-sponsored prison seminaries and fully accredited in-prison degree programs is closer to reality than ever. At Angola, Louisiana, and Rocheron, Texas, penitentiaries graduating prisoners fill a variety of service roles to other prisoners, including teachers, caregivers, ministers, counselors, and group leaders. The results have been stunning and also measurable. The prison's social and spiritual transformation grows not only within the inmate population, but also within the prison staff families, and the surrounding communities. Please note, Darrington Prison Unit of Rocheron, Texas will graduate its first senior class in May of 2015. And so we ask, when will we of the LCMS implement a similar prison evangelism and education plan to increase Christ's kingdom and make America even safer? Now, as we move closer to making this a reality, ELM and the radio programming will continue to point out the opportunities for Christian relevancy to society and key decision makers.
To continue these very special radio programs, your financial assistance is imperative. As a nonprofit organization, your financial support is tax deductible. Our broadcasts originate at studios in Houston, Texas, staffed by LCMS volunteers. 98% of funds raised go to broadcast costs. We are humbled and grateful for every dime or dollar received and can assure you that we have a 7-year track record of applying your gifts to our ministry as promised. To donate directly, please visit www.elmhouston.org and click on the Donate button. Or to sponsor a radio program for $150 or a series of programs for $900, please either write us at P.O. Box 568, Cypress, Texas 77410, or again, go to the elmhouston.org website and contact us there to discuss your sponsorship level and on-air sponsorship mention.
Thank you for being with us.